Hello everyone, today I'm going to be discussing week 11 lecture and tutorial sessions. So during our week 11 what we learned is this lecture was focused on software configuration management. The lecture discussed how software artifacts are managed, integration and system builds were also explained, and these topics are very important in software engineering. So moving on to next slide, let's understand what software artifacts are. Software artifacts are output of software development. So whatever is output of the software development is software artifacts. They include requirements, design, documentations or documents and the source code. Test scenarios and executable files are also artifacts. All artifacts should be managed properly in order to get a reliable software. So why is managing artifacts important? Let's go to this. Artifacts are related to each other. So each and every artifacts are related to each other, and these requirements also lead to the design. Design leads to creation of code, and tests are linked to requirements and code. So each and every steps are linked with each other to make a complete package of software. The next slide is about version and change control. The lecturer explained the version control of artifacts. Multiple versions of the same artifact may exist. Changes may be controlled and tracked. So any changes is controlled and tracked. And this helps to avoid the confusion and errors while developing a particular software. So moving on to next slide, what is artifact identification, or how do you identify the artifact? So each artifact must be uniquely identified while building a software. Naming models are used for identification, so the naming conventions helps to identify each artifact differently or uniquely. And this also helps in track version and this also helps to track the versions and releases of the artifacts and the softwares. And this overall helps to support the organized management and helps to support the management. So let's go to the next slide, which is about system build process. System builds combine multiple artifacts. A dependency list is prepared first, so each and every dependencies are made or listed at the very beginning of the software development, and after that the source code is compiled and modules are linked with each other. So modules are small projects, are like classes or whatever you call it. So these are linked together with each other to build a particular software. So how do you generate executables? After linking, executables are generated. So executable, what is executables? You might be eager to know that. So executables are ready to run programs. This step ensures software consistency. Builds are controlled through configuration management. So this was all about how to generate the executables. So moving on to next slide is about configuration management tools. So in this slide, it mostly explains how do you manage or configure the tools in a software development. So the tools support version and version controls and builds. This helps to store and access artifacts. They also assist in change management. This also help to improve the team coordination. So with the help of artifacts and the configuration management tools, it helps to build team coordination. So overall, this was all of what we learned in our week 11, and I'm going to be explaining why this will be helpful for me to link in my project. So I can apply version control in my project, and artifacts can be stored and managed properly. Build processes can be controlled, and overall this helps to reduce the software development issues. So this was all about the lecture things, that how I will be able to link in my project. So yeah, so let's go to the conclusion slide. So on conclusion, this week mostly focused on configuration management. I learned how artifacts, version builds are managed even after the software is implemented into the market. And these skills are very important for real projects. And this also helps me to improve my software quality and helps to maintain that, so that the stakeholders will get their desired software for their lifetime. So this was all about it. Thank you for watching.